Season 1 of Andor had critics calling it the best Star Wars series yet. Now, Season 2 of the Emmy-nominated series returns April 22nd. Follow Cassian Andor as he embarks on a path from a rebel to a hero. Starring Diego Luna and from creator Tony Gilroy, writer of Michael Clayton and The Bourne Identity. Season 2 of Andor is streaming April 22nd, only on Disney+.
This is a message from sponsor Intuit TurboTax. Taxes was getting frustrated by your forms. Now, Taxes is uploading your forms with a snap, and a TurboTax expert will do your taxes for you. One who's backed by the latest tech, which cross-checks millions of data points for absolute accuracy, all of which makes it easy for you to get the most money back, guaranteed. Get an expert now at TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
Hi, this is Debbie, your Blinds.com design consultant.
Oh, wow. A real person.
Yep, I am here to help you with everything, from selecting the perfect window treatments
Well, I've got a complicated project.
Oh, not a problem. I can even schedule a professional measure and install. We can also send you samples, fast and free.
I just might have to do more.
Oh, okay.
So the first room we're looking at is for guests.
Shop Blinds.com now and save up to 45% site-wide. Blinds.com. Rules and restrictions may apply.
We're shipping Easter gifts with a rapid-fire round of questions. Ready?
Yes, my gift. Can you pack it?
Yep.
Ship it?
Yes.
Guarantee it?
Of course.
Oh, send gift baskets?
For sure.
Protect electronics? Dog-proof it? Return it if they hate it?
Yes, no, and yeah.
Are you the UPS store?
Hey, we have a winner!
Visit the upsstore.com/guarantee for full details. Most locations are independently owned. Product services, prices, and hours of operation may vary. See Center for details. The UPS Store. Visit a store today.
I knew it. Another Hurrdat Media production.
Hi, Chantal.
Hey, Rexian.
I called Chantal up around 8 o'clock and I was like, hey, you want to watch Beverly Hills Live? And I could tell she was a little hesitant there.
It was like 8:22. So I was like, okay. Like I was really deep in, I'm like watching The Mole on Netflix and it's like those game shows. And I was like, I was like very deep into it. So I was like, do I really want to work right now? Or do I want to continue being brain dead and watch this game?
You mean like rot and just watch?
Exactly. There's also that new show. Like I started watching it because I started watching The Millionaire Show on Netflix, which is so good too. And then I finished it and it was like, well, tomorrow is actually the finale, but I have to wait for that episode. And then it was like, do you want to watch The Mole? And I was like, let me just watch it.
I saw on TikTok there was like a guy who apparently I didn't watch Millionaire, but I saw that there was like a guy who apparently asked like everyone to pray and then they kicked him out.
It was because like the whole
That's
premise.
so scary.
No, it was like the whole premise of the show is if like you do anything weird, and it wasn't like he just said, "Hey, let's pray, let's say grace." He's like, "Hey, in Hawaii, we all hold hands and we do this one thing, and we have to do this to make like say grace and stuff." And it was odd behavior for them to like just get into the game, and I felt bad because he was just being himself. But like that's how you lose by being yourself. You just be strategic in these games.
I know, but that's so sad. Like imagine being like a nice. Was he older or?
Yeah, he was older.
Yeah, I remember I saw it because I was reading the comments because TikTok, I go on TikTok to read comments. And so it's like being a nice like old guy and he's like, I just want to pray and bond. And then everyone's like, all right, send him home. This is off. Like what?
No, because like you have to understand this game. And then he did another thing too where he had them all like, when you go like 1, 2, 3 team and like everyone's hands are touching.
Yeah.
So he did that too. So then like there was like his sealed fate because someone like they all made the argument like he clearly was trying to get all of us to hold hands and they thought like they thought that was the mission of the millionaire. Like they do these weird missions to get clues. And so like poor guy was just literally being himself and being like a team player and it just did not go good for him.
So he's like being a God-loving team player and everyone's like, that's sus. And I'm
that because it's not the show. Like the show is so funny. But real quick, about the mole, because like we watch Traders and stuff like that. Like Traders and the Millionaire Show, who's the millionaire. So you can see every move. The show The Mole is so cool and good because even as a viewer, you don't know who the person is.
Oh, that is interesting.
So like you're kind of playing along and you're like trying to see if you actually have good judgment because it's so easy for us to judge and be like, oh my God, they're so stupid. Like they're so dumb. How did they not see that? But like when we're watching this show, it's like I'm like, oh my God, who is this? Is it this person? Then you're wrong, and you're like, oh shit.
Okay, so maybe I'll watch that because I actually find that to be interesting. That's like a I'm washing the dishes type of show, and then I put it on.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm gonna send you a Netflix code because it's been 14 days, so it makes me restart, and you have to give me the. It's really scary.
Watch on your phone.
No, I the Netflix, it won't let me log in. It's like once it hits 14 days, it's like we need to make sure that you're in the same household. Let me and it texts your number, but you're never on your phone. So I always like I don't know, I have to like call you to do it. So it's not fun. It's not fun.
Yeah.
What was I going to? Oh, I watched White Lotus and I was like so disappointed and weirded out by the last episode.
I know. I feel like a lot of people have felt that, and like I can understand that too. But then this is like when you need one of those like supplemental like explanations.
Sure, and I listened to all of those, and I still felt fucking like ill about the whole thing.
Like, it's like, I feel like after that, like, I feel like the whole show, the whole premise and like the end up show ended up being like about like spirituality and how far you'll go for your values and like how far like you would, do something just if it's fair or not. Like that guy, like the security guy, like actually doing the shooting, like he would never do that, but he did that because like he wanted to like.
Well, I thought it was like about money. Like money is like the root of all evil.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of it is. But then look how like Saxon, for example, he had the best like character development arc because like everyone hated him in the beginning and then like you end up liking him in the end.
Omaha's ultimate corporate golf competition is here. Come out on June 12th at Quarry Oaks Golf Club for the Championship Omaha, presented by Sunburst Communication. This one-day tournament brings together top corporate teams in a non-handicapped two-player format set against the stunning backdrop of Quarry Oaks in Ashland, Nebraska. Teams will compete through two unique 9-hole formats, testing skill, strategy, and teamwork. It's more than just golf. It's an exclusive experience with premium hospitality and top-tier networking. Don't miss your chance to be part of Omaha's premier golf event. For details, call 402-333-7620.
Ready to optimize your nutrition this year? Factor has chef-made gourmet meals that make eating well easy. They're dietitian approved and ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes, so you can feel right and feel great no matter what life throws at you. Factor arrives fresh and fully prepared, perfect for any active, busy lifestyle. Lose up to 8 pounds in 8 weeks with Factor keto meals. Based on a randomized, controlled clinical trial with Factor Keto, results will vary depending on a diet and exercise. This works so well for me as a busy mom of 4 children where I don't have to actually do anything but heat and eat. And the best part is it's so flavorful and delicious. Eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/TRH50 off and use code TRH50 off to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. That's code TRH50 off at factormeals.com/TRH50 off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box.
So that's like why I feel like the show is so good sometimes, because it's like things that like you don't pick up on, and like it really is about character development and like and how it goes on. And like look, for example, how the massage girl did the same thing that Jennifer Cooley did in the first season. She did the same thing to him. So like all because of money.
I don't know. I thought season 1 and 2, like it was a shocker to know who died and stuff. And we all thought that guy was his father anyways.
Yeah. I feel like if you didn't think that, there's something weird.
Yeah. Everyone thought that. So it was like, oh, that's it. Like, this is the ending. Like, I'm not at all shocked by any of this. And that's so dumb though. But you know what? It went to show you, and I'm sorry if you're not watching White Lotus, we need to make sure that we put to forward the episode if people aren't watching it. But it's like you can try and change a man and like it'll never work, it'll never work. And that's exactly what this girl tried to do. So I don't know.
Well, it's just, because he was so stubborn to see, like, he's been searching for love his whole life, and he had it right in front of him at all times during this, during what we saw, and like he didn't care. He was just like I need to get my revenge. Like love is nothing more than revenge is.
I mean, that man should have just straight up told him, okay, you're my son, dumbass. And like, what's wrong with men? Oh my gosh.
It's a show.
Huh?
I said, it's a show.
But I swear, I don't know. There's like just so many situations like that where they just could like move on with a whole new family and all that. I don't know. But anyways, I don't even know the situation. So everyone's going to be like, by the way, Chantal, we got like yelled at because we kept calling on our last episode Simone's husband, Eugene, and his name is Cecil.
No, you did it one time and I didn't correct you because I thought you just did it by accident, but like you did it one time.
Oh, so it was only one time.
Yeah, you just by mistake said like Simone's husband Eugene, and I was like, she just said it wrong, but I was like, I didn't correct you in that moment because I think you just by mistake did it because you know his name.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That I was just like, oopsie daisy.
I saw someone yell at you for saying Angie when I corrected you though on that one.
Oh, did they? I didn't see that yet. Well, anyways, let's get into Beverly Hills. What did we think about this episode?
I love the first one more. I feel like there was nothing like other than the whole like finally them like gutting on Kyle for this whole like, Morgan stuff again and the text messages. Like it fell flat to me.
I thought it was so good.
Wow.
I was actually interested. I was dying though that Kathy Hilton was getting a foot massage while getting her makeup done.
She's something else, you guys. Like everything she does is just hilarious.
Imagine having that much money to like get your makeup done and then hire someone to literally massage your feet at the same time.
And like come to New York. Like, why don't you just wait till like you're not working?
Right. Yeah, that's so crazy. I did just get a massage recently and it felt so good. I can't believe we go to hotels where we spend hundreds of dollars on a massage. I mean, I still spent like over $100, but when you go to a hotel, it's like what, $300, and it's like not even good. And I just got the best massage that I want to go back next week.
It's so weird because like I've been to the place you're talking about and I've had the worst massages there because I don't like when
Usually I do too.
What?
Same. Usually I do too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because like I don't like when it's just like I do like a relaxing massage, but most of the time when I'm paying money for something, I want to feel them like working my muscles.
Oh, I don't like that feeling. So that was a little scary to me. I told them to like not be, because I hate that feeling. I don't know. I hate
gentle. Like I need medium plus,
yeah.
partner.
Ugh, no. Do you see in the beginning of the episode how Garcelle was saying that she was annoyed? I'm pretty sure she's like telling that to a showrunner or producer.
Yeah. What do we think that Kyle said? Because she said she was annoyed that Kyle basically texted her or like they talked off camera. Like, what do we think she told her other than what we know that she said, don't bring up Morgan?
I mean, well, we're going to get into that.
Okay. So,
No, but I mean, I have my idea.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, like, so everyone basically checked Kyle on this episode. And she says, I feel like you told me stuff off camera to shut me up. And then Kyle literally stutters because it comes across very manipulative. And Kyle says she did this because she wanted her to know they are friends and she's trusting her with this information. And it's like Dorit kept making facial expressions but stayed silent. And Kyle's like, I'm not going to say anything here that's going to affect my daughter's life. And I 100% agree with her. So that's why I would walk away from the show because I have everything. I don't need this show. And if I feel like I might say something that might embarrass my daughter's life, which by the way, that wouldn't embarrass your daughter's life, but I don't know. We can't like force someone to come out. That's like also very inappropriate. But it's like, I was happy that Andy was calling it out too, because she's like contributed things for it to come like that. So I think what happened was Kyle probably told Garcelle, yeah, me and Morgan have this and blah, blah, blah. But she wants nothing to do with the show. Like she's having a hard time. She has severe anxiety. She doesn't want to be on the show, but like we are together or I don't know. Like I think she was just telling her stuff so that Garcelle was like, all right, now I know. Now you don't want me to bring it up on camera. Because it is weird if Garcelle knew and then she's asking about it all the time.
And she did. So like
exactly.
that's like what the issue is because she did, but like, and the people can view that as a manipulation, but like, how is it manipulation when she literally told you what she wants? Like she's not manipulating you to say something different. She's literally telling you what she needs. Like, I don't find that manipulation.
I find that
telling you like
I am thinking completely different from you. I absolutely feel like it's a manipulation because again, it's like I'm telling Garcelle and Kyle are not friends. Okay. Kyle gives no fucks about Garcelle. So her telling her this off camera is basically giving her an answer and saying, do not bring this up on the show. But that's not fair for us viewers who are seeing things and none of it's adding up. So we do appreciate a Garcelle who is asking questions, just like Kyle was asking Denise Richards about the Brandi Glanville stuff every 2 seconds. So that is very manipulative, because if someone came to me and they're telling me the shit off camera, I'm too scared to bring it up on camera now.
But she wasn't, though. She like clearly
She was still
their friendship.
asking
Was like, I don't give a shit.
Right. She was still asking about it, but she was saying, like, I feel like the reason that you told me that was in hopes that I wouldn't say anything. And I agree with that.
She literally told her, don't say anything. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't want to bring up Morgan's name on camera, but then she was still going and doing things with her.
Yeah, I know, but like that, like the only point, like everything that Garcelle done, I agree with too. Like, I don't think what she did was so bad. I'm just saying from my point of view, like if I went to you, Rexanne, if I went to anybody and I was like, hey, not you, but if I went to someone that I'm like kind of not cool with, we're on the show for the last 5 years, I'm just like, hey, don't bring this up on camera. I really don't want you to bring this up because this person doesn't like it. Just do me that favor. Like, how is that manipulation? I'm telling you exactly what I need you to do. Like, I'm not like skirting around the fact.
I don't think that she literally said, do not bring this person up. Do not bring her up. I think that she told her, like, by the way, we have this going on, but Morgan's name, like, I don't want her name mentioned on the show. I don't think that she had the balls to tell anyone, do not bring this person's name up. But she manipulated, like, if she was straight up, and I think even Bose had said this, like, if you were straight up and said, I don't want to talk about it, I'm not going to talk about it, like, I'd respect that more. So I think that she tippy toes around it.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Let us know what you guys think about that. Dorit, to me, though, was clocking Kyle. Kyle saying that Dorit exaggerated her friendship was a low blow. And I agree with Dorit. I would have, and I know Dorit's coming across too much on this episode, but I agree with Dorit. Like, I would have no loyalty to someone, because here's the thing. We say this with Sutton. Kyle would never speak with her if it wasn't for the show. Kyle already has a group of friends. She, you know, like Sutton, they don't have friends. Like, Sutton has friends that she pays. Dorit has friends that she pays. But have we ever met one genuine friend that Dorit or Sutton had? Like, friends
no,
for
we
years.
haven't. But
no,
like,
isn't that weird?
I wonder if it's because, like, does the show care?
I mean, maybe not, but like, you've seen Faye in the background. You've seen like Kyle like hanging out with girls on her Instagram for years, like the same group of girls. You've never seen that with Dorit or Sutton.
Yeah, no, I know. I feel like, yeah, you're for sure. We for sure have seen Kyle's friends. Like, everyone else, like, I don't know.
No, I've never seen Dorit. I've never seen Sutton's. So, yeah, like, to me, Kyle just never took Dorit's friendship seriously, whereas in like Dorit has nothing else, so she did take it seriously. And Kyle expecting loyalty after that just makes no sense. But what do you think about Kyle like saying that she gets shit from Morgan when her name's mentioned?
I mean, I think that's toxic. So
It's
like,
so toxic.
and I hope that, like, I hope that this was awakening for her a little bit too, where like, you know, if like, you know, everyone's on you and telling you like that's weird, like where Andy like couldn't even help himself. He wouldn't even let her finish.
So
He wouldn't, he wouldn't even let her finish her sentence because he's like, no, I got to get this out. And like, I think that should be an awakening, like that should be an eye opener for her. Like, it's okay. Like, it makes no sense, to be honest. It really makes no sense. Like, yeah, you could feel anxiety. Like, we've seen the haters. We know what that feels like. I'm sure that's a lot, but it's like you're choosing a profession to become famous, right? Like, why are you choosing singing?
But are people really hating on Morgan that badly?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure last season, like for her name to be like the one that broke up their marriage, like everyone thought, hell yeah, they are.
Oh yeah, I guess if they're saying it broke her marriage, I didn't think about that at all. So you're right. Kyle says the thing is it causes Morgan, like Chantal just said, anxiety to be on the show. But again, none of it's adding up. Because here's the thing. Morgan writes a song about Beverly Hills and being in Beverly Hills, following the rumors about Kyle during the hype of this relationship. She does a music video with Kyle as her love interest, and they're making out on the fucking music video. In the music video.
I do want to say this because I feel like we all forget all of that was done last year during filming. So like she didn't know the repercussions until it started airing.
Well, that's actually not true, because during that time it was on every single headline and everyone was commenting and going crazy.
Oh, like you're saying, like when you started hearing the rumors?
Yes, it was on
Yeah.
every headline. Everyone was going crazy. And you even hear Dorit, she's like, you clearly wanted to say, well, let's show the hate or something. But it's like,
Yeah,
no.
I forgot about that. I just feel like it like like a million, like, there's like 800,000 viewers compared to maybe like 200,000 people online. Like then it's like real life, like when you're seeing it.
Here's the thing though, like people on TikTok, they don't watch the Real Housewives. They just see like views, they just see like hot takes and things from that. And those are the people who are most active online. So like Morgan and Kyle were getting questioned. Everyone was saying like, oh, it's because of Morgan. Like there were so much things happening with Morgan. So literally to a point that Dorit was like, you even said we did the music video just to be like, oh, we're in on it. Like it's fucking weird. And as Andy said, it contributed heavily to the fact that there were these rumors about them, and you're filming a season while this is all happening. So it's like, people are going to ask questions and be like, what the fuck is happening? Look at all these headlines of you and this person. It just doesn't make sense at all to me. And you know what? If Morgan was a man, the way we'd all be going in on Morgan after this episode and saying that's a very toxic human being, that's like a toxic ass relationship. So yeah, I just feel like we should not be giving this Morgan a pass. And I don't know, or maybe Kyle's making her look even worse than she possibly is.
Yeah, no, I can agree with that.
Kyle also kind of embarrassed Morgan where he was like, Morgan's been mentioned more than ever. And I'm like, no, but like literally, she really has.
I think someone said like, oh, she's a household name now. And then he's like, thank you. Like he wanted like the props.
Yeah.
Like Andy wanted the props.
It's weird because didn't Kyle say like she listened to Morgan's music and then reached out to her and that's how it all started?
Yeah.
Well, like what music? I've never heard her songs.
I know, but like everything Kyle would have listened to, like we don't know and we don't listen to it.
Maybe, I don't know.
She's very into like Teddy's dad and like remember Teddy's dad's a singer. Like I don't even know that. Like there's so many things that Kyle's so into, like song wise, and like we're so not in that generation.
Yeah, but I do like older songs. So like, yeah, no, I am. I mean, that's not even comparable. That Teddy's dad, like an iconic figure versus Morgan. What? Like,
no, I'm saying like, did you
like,
know
I listen to
Teddy's dad
country
was
music.
like his songs? Like we don't know those things sometimes.
I don't know. I just
Like,
think that's
anytime
weird.
they have like those weird performers come out, they're freaking out. I'm like, who the hell is that? And like, we don't even know who the performers are. And Kyle's like always front row. Like she does love music. You could tell that from her.
I just want to make it clear that I do know household names from back in the day.
I'm not talking about Beach Boys and then like those people.
Chantel knows Beach Boys because the Beach Boys came to her hotel in Michigan one year out of nowhere. Like the weirdest, scariest thing. Like I'm talking about 2 years ago. The Beach Boy was
like maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, and they were doing like a retour or something. And yeah, they stayed at our hotel, and then they gave us tickets to go. They were creepers, you guys. I'm sorry to break it to you if you guys like Beach Boys.
Wait, why? I forgot.
Well, then they asked us to go on stage, and then like they took a photo, and like they were like almost like there's like a photo where like you can see them like hugging our like lower hips, and like that was a moment I was like, gotta go. We need to get out of here. Like I don't know what they think that is happening.
Wait, I don't remember. You went to their concert and went on stage?
I didn't. My two sisters did, so they got on stage because I was like, I'm like alert at all times. I was like, no, I'm not going on stage. Like I don't give a shit about this stuff. But they went on stage, and we have videos of them going on stage, and then like we took photos with them at like in front of their tour bus, I think it was. And like that's like what it was like before we took photos. Then they went on, then they like performed, and then my sisters went on stage with them, and then they came back, and I was like, okay, we gotta go like right after this.
Well, that is kind of weird to give like the hotel girls like tickets and stuff.
Yeah,
that is weird. For what? I don't know. That's so weird. That's
well, no,
so
it's nice.
weird.
Like it's nice, but then it's just like like it always can lead like to be like some speculation there. Like okay, like I give you this. What are you giving us? Nothing.
Yeah, I remember that. That was so funny. I mean, I remember when they came and that was so weird. So freaking weird. So to me, Kyle's losing this reunion. She's deflecting instead of fully owning it. Bringing up like Dorit failing girl code by showing her text. And then like I don't know, like you
I didn't like how she like was handling it because I think she never really feels this way a lot too, sometimes, but it's like almost she knew she was losing it, and then she was trying to come out like in a better way and like say sorry and things like that, but she didn't know how to do it. Like she was at such a loss for words.
Well, she would say sorry, then deflect, and it's like, okay, no, this, or compare to her, compare and be like, well, you did this. And I'm like, that's not comparable,
Yeah,
dude.
that's the thing. It's like she couldn't feel very hurt by Dorit and have so many things on Dorit. But at the end of the day, like what you did to her in this season, what we're talking about will never come close to what you have going on right now. And no one gives a shit actually anymore because like it's over with because like this trumped it, you know? And she's like holding her crystals. She's literally like you could tell she was so stressed.
I was dying when she dropped it. And then Garcelle does like the sign of the cross.
I know. That's what I would be doing.
Yeah.
Keep that
I
shit away from
swear.
me.
I'm like, get that voodoo stuff away from me. Stop it. Kyle looked so bad when they brought up how she said PK is a better friend to her than Dorit, and said that he checked on her multiple times. Like, you are digging yourself a hole.
I wish that like if that was the case, like if she really did feel like that, like she should double down on that. I don't know. You know?
I think
Like,
she
what if
could-
like he was a better friend, and like what if she does like PK more than Dorit, and she like tolerated Dorit because she's on the show, but she like really likes PK, like just like how PK and Lisa Vanderpump were really good friends. Like LVP like was such a good friend with PK, and she probably tolerated Dorit because of that. And it's like if that is the case, like double down on it and be like, no, you know what, he is a better friend.
The problem that you're not seeing is that PK was good friends with Lisa before Dorit entered the picture.
For sure. No, I know.
So that's like not comparable. And another thing is that if roles were reversed and Mauricio was like checking and Dorit said, Mauricio's been a better friend to me than, like, the World War III would happen.
Yeah, and
that
that's
is the problem.
Andy asked her and she goes like, yeah, like she tried to make it seem like she wouldn't be that mad, and then she finally was like, yeah, like I would be annoyed.
Yeah.
And it's like, Kyle.
Oh my gosh, I know. And then this was like so embarrassing. Dorit blasted Kyle because she's like, she brings up, she's like, you literally went after the Oceanside fight and you called PK. And she's like, and you don't think that he comes back and tells me. And it's like Kyle just looked worse than ever. And it's like, of course he's gonna tell her. Like, it doesn't matter if they're bad or not. Like, that's the mother of his children. They have still like small kids. Like, they were once married. His loyalty, he's not trying to bang Kyle Richards. Like, he doesn't need anything from her. So of course he's going to go back and tell Dorit and be like, by the way, like Kyle did call me. That's no shocker at all. Just like Mauricio would do the same with Kyle. These women, they're not trying to, like, it's not like PK's trying to protect Kyle because he's like into her. He's not. So of course he's going to go back and tell someone he's been married to who he has little kids with.
No, for sure. And I'm
like,
sure
what was Kyle
about that.
thinking?
I know. I think like clearly she wants to get ahead of it and like say, just so you know, this text message is coming up, but like that also makes her look bad.
Because she knows like Dorit is gonna go back and confront PK, and PK is gonna be like, yeah, Kyle did call me, because he has to say that. So it's like, what are you doing? Like, stop calling my husband that I'm going through a separation with right now. It's just not a good look.
She did not look good, you guys. She did not look good.
No. What did you think about Jennifer Tilly coming out and her little segment?
Well, she was talking a lot. I was like, okay.
You got me too. I was like covering my eyes.
Yeah, she was like so like, I don't know if she was so excited or like what the case was, but she was talking a lot. I'm like, okay,
I know. And you could tell Andy's like, okay. And I just like didn't want anyone to be mean to her. So I was like covering my eyes. I'm like,
I know. But I do like her. I do think she brings some fun, you know?
Yeah, I do too. I do like her. Erika's like really mean. Like, she's back to that 2 seasons ago. And I just can't believe I thought she changed. But when Andy asked about like the whole Watch What Happens Live, where Erika said that Sutton and Garcelle kissed Kathy Hilton's ass, Garcelle was like, okay, well, based on what? And then Erika's like, based on my opinion. And I'm like, damn, like, okay, Jesus, like, sit down.
But like she also like followed up with it and said like it was just me being messy where I'm watching what happens live. Like you have to say things like that. And she's done that before, like at BravoCon, where she like says the most messiest answer just to like get like, you know, people talking. So I feel like that's what she loves to do. But like she at least she owned up to that. And she's like, yeah, I just wanted to be messy.
I know, but it's just like scary because she's like, you know, when you look at someone and you're like, I don't even owe you anything because you're a nobody. That's like how I feel like she's talking to Garcelle.
Yeah, well, that's not cool.
Is it like weird that I'm like suddenly sticking up for Garcelle? I feel really bad for her.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're always like that. I feel like once you see like now that you know that she like quit after the reunion and she was getting ganged up on, like you get sad.
I literally hate that feeling. I hate that so much. Sutton can get ganged. She could get ganged up on. She could.
Why did you just stutter that I stuttered on?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Like gang up on.
Yeah, what just happened?
Like, not
Sutton
even
can
like a
go,
hard word.
dude. Sutton needs to go. I don't care, you guys. She could go.
I
Um,
agree.
when it's Sutton and Dorit's like too much though. Like simmer down, little girl. Like simmer down.
I
But
mean, it's funny to like the one thing I want to note, you guys, like Sutton talked a lot this season, and we have not heard a peep from her this reunion.
yeah, that is fair. And Dorit says that. She's like, "Oh, little Miss Quiet all of a sudden. Where's the Sutton from the show?" And I mean, like, nothing was worse than what Sutton did as far as like when Dorit was talking about her child. Even if production was asking her to wrap up, like so classless, all of that stuff. She just like looked really bad.
Yeah. I don't like a taunter. So like I hate when Dorit, like at the very end, Dorit's like, "Oh,
Yeah,
here
I don't
she
like that
is.
either. Nope, that's when I'm
Here
like,
she
"Shut up,
is."
Dorit.
Like you're poking the bear, like you're taunting me at this point,
Yeah,
like
and
I
even
hate when
Andy's
people
like,
do
"Oh,"
that.
yeah, Andy's like, "Oh, you okay?" Like he's looking at her like, "Are you good?" And I was
Yeah,
like,
like
"Oh
she's
my
like,
gosh."
"Oh, here she is."
And
It's like
they bring up the wallet comment, and everyone's like, "Yeah, that was wrong." And it is true. Sutton like tripled down. I was like, "I don't regret it." And like, I just think that Sutton got cocky that people liked her for some reason, so she thought that she would be fine. What do you think about Dorit saying? And Sutton, I don't know who the fuck you think you are. Like, you live on a main road. I was like, "Oh,
those houses are hard to sell, okay?
yeah, exactly." They really are,
Those
you
are the
guys.
ones that
I'm
are hard to
sorry,
sell,
no
and you get a good
shade.
price for it for a reason, okay?
Right, like, yeah, you lose value in that because there's a lot of, like, little kids or just, like, accidents that can happen, so it's like, yeah, I
Like, where do
mean,
you park? Like, no one wants to live on the main road, dude.
yeah, I remember my uncle, like, lives on the main road, but he has, like, a deep driveway,
Driveway.
but it's still so annoying.
I mean, like, I always see nice houses, like, on the main road, and I always, like, tell my husband, I was like, "Would you" like, he's, like, one of those people that would never wanna live in a main road, and I'm just like, "Well, like, if you can get a good house for a good price, like, who cares?"
If
Like,
it's
who really comes
really
over, dude? Like, who really comes over?
right, I know, because my dad was, like, at my house, and he's like, "You need new furniture, Roxanne, like, you need new furniture because like, obviously, I've had
But
this
you really
furniture."
do.
Okay, but, like, okay, Chantel's not a mom yet, so, like, okay, whatever. But I've had the furniture from 2017. I've had 4 kids, and honestly, like, it should look way worse because, like, I'm talking about my kids, like, have kind of drawn and stuff on it. But I'm like to my dad, "Why would I get new furniture when, let me wait till L's at least 5," because my kids have, like yeah, they have, like, effed up my house. They really have, and that's what happens when you have kids. So, like, why would I get furniture? Like, for who? Who comes to my house? Just like you said, who comes to your house? Like, who actually comes to my house? You?
I
You
mean,
came to my house?
I think even when they turn 5 to, like, 18 years old, like, there's gonna be mess ups and things, like, people spill, like, there's gonna still be things that
Nothing
happen.
is worse than having little children. It's not
Yeah.
about spilling. They like randomly, like I will be upstairs checking an email or checking something, and then all of a sudden they went and
Or
brought a marker
drawing.
down and they
Yeah.
stained it. Or Jack, in the morning, like if I take a morning shower and he's like, I'm going downstairs, and then he goes in the kitchen and he randomly pulls out some strawberries. And even though he knows not to take it to the living room, he took it to the living room. Like there are a lot that, and he gets in trouble for it. There's a lot though that you like can't control in those situations. So it's like, what do you want me to do? In my
Yeah,
house,
I
by the
think
way, it does not like you hearing me, you're gonna think that it looks like bad, but it doesn't. Like if I showed you, you guys would be like, okay, it's not like bad like that or anything. But I'm just saying, because like my dad was saying that, and you just said, and I had told my dad, no one even comes here. So like, what do you? I'm not like a hoster. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I did it when it was just Charlie and Sloan, but it's too hard now.
yeah, no, I just, like it was just, like, that would just bother me, like, that's why people always yell at us, like, for getting light furniture, and we
Yeah,
still did.
I know.
Except my kitchen table, like, I didn't, like, my kitchen table's dark, and so are my, my
But the thing is, like with a dark kitchen table or a dark floor, you can see like scratches more.
yeah, yeah, but, like, I have, like, the like, right now, like, if you put a strawberry on that, like, closet, you wouldn't see it.
I like light stuff because well, my floor is dark because I got married in 2018, and in 2017 in 2017 I got my house, and it was like the gray era where your walls are gray and your hardwood floor is dark, And I hate having dark hardwood floor because like in Michigan, we get ants and like it's hard to spot ants with dark hardwood floor.
Oh my God.
It's so disgusting. Like Chanel, I know you were talking about like your house having ants, but you have like light ass wood on the floor. So you probably spot that from 10 miles away.
Yeah, I saw it right away. And it's crazy because like I got ants in the wintertime and like now when it is ant season, like I haven't seen one. Isn't that so weird, you guys? Like I don't know what I had going on.
Well, I mean, that is very weird. Like my downstairs bathroom, which I don't use, only my kids use it and like guests. And like I'm potty training Jack. So like I have to go in there and there's like always effing ants. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't take this.
You just have to spray and then you have to spray it on the outside and then you just like I've learned that it's not just one spray. Like you have to do it like every single like few days for like a few weeks and then they finally stop.
Well, it's too early to get the spray guy right now.
Oh,
But like,
I'm saying I spray. Like I go to Home Depot, get that crazy shit and I be spraying every day.
well, we bought ant spray and like the ant trap, but I'm just like, this is so disgusting. And like, see, in like my bathroom upstairs in my bedroom, I have lighter floors. So like you'll never see a damn bug anywhere.
Yeah, and like they won't come upstairs. Like if they came upstairs, there's like a cleanliness problem.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
But
like
you're
how are
right,
they
actually. I've never seen ants up here.
like how are they gonna get upstairs? Like you like it's not like the reason they're on your first floor is because they're coming in from the ground.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
In Michigan, though, we have stink bugs, and they are do you have them in your house, Chantal?
No, I've never had them.
Oh my God. Well, my friend also like from school, my kid's school, like she was talking about them and like, oh my God, I never like when I lived with my parents at home when I was in high school, never saw these things ever. I don't know why or where these stink bugs came from.
Do you think it's because you have woods in your backyard?
Well, yeah, actually I do because my friend actually has trees in her backyard too. I don't
Yeah,
know,
I
maybe.
wonder.
Well, but then no, because I don't know because my brother-in-law Josh had said he had some too, and I don't think he has woods. I
Maybe
don't
it's just
know,
the
man.
area you guys are in because like
Yeah, like the west side.
yeah, because like we didn't have that. And it is like very like lakey and foresty in those areas. So like
Oh,
I don't know.
guys, it's the scariest looking ass bug, and like some of them fly. It's so scary and huge. And
And
if
the
you
whole
like,
thing is if you kill it, it smells, right?
yeah, yeah.
Like
Well,
that's
like, I mean, we've killed
disgusting.
it and it's not, I don't get it. I mean, I don't kill it. I wait for Jacob. But like the scary thing is there's like in my bedroom, the window, they come from my bedroom window. So imagine.
Oh God.
Exactly. It's scary. And that's where my office is because I have no room. So it's like in the corner and I'll
Yeah,
like
you
hear
definitely
something.
need like you guys bring us you guys do bring like a bug person.
Yeah, but like I mean, Chantel, first off, I'm in like 1.5 acre. I have like trees, woods, animals everywhere.
I know. I'm just saying like that is something I would definitely make sure.
We do though every year.
Okay, good.
Are you questioning if I do?
No, I'm just saying, like, I mean, I don't, like, now I'm thinking I should because I don't want what happened to me this winter, but like, I would make sure, make sure.
But I do also like you are right. Like I live in a wood. Like I don't have a house in my backyard. I literally it's like a fucking forest in my backyard.
Yeah, like she sees deer sometimes.
Yeah, what do you mean? I see deers all the time. It's so scary. And then my husband, you know what he did? He placed our swing set right near the like woods and stuff. And I'm like, why would you do that? There's like so many animals in there, and we have to like walk back. We have to walk, and it's like it scares me. I hate going there.
I know.
And he was like, I don't want to like ruin our backyard. I'm like, well, I mean, but anyways, now that we have the pool club, we're never even like out in the summer, which is crazy. But yeah, anything else? Ooh, okay, tired.
Oh yeah. No, I think that was it. I mean, they have a third parter, so we'll see what happens
Wait,
next
why?
week.
That's weird.
I know, like, what are we going to discuss?
I know. I'm like, this is too much. Like, this is way too much. There's no need for this to be 3 parts. Like, the husbands aren't even involved. Like, please stop.
I swear.
Yeah, like we're over it at this point. Like, you do not need to do that for us.
We'll take it. I mean, it's another week to talk about Beverly Hills then.
I know. I mean, Beverly, it has been juicy. No?
Yeah.
Well, you guys, I think that's all that we have. Let us know your thoughts on what you guys thought with Beverly Hills. Whose side you're on with all of it.
I feel like we kind of know. But did you like think that people Oh, by the way, people did say that they think that Brit looks like Nicki Minaj, like I said.
I know. One of I
But
talked
then
to
I asked my friend Alex, because my friend Alex is super fan of Nicki Minaj, and he's like, "How dare you disgrace Nicki Minaj and her natural beauty?" And I was like, "Oh my god."
there's angles. There are angles.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's weird that you caught that though.
I know. It just gave me Nicki.
Yeah.
But okay, bye guys. We hope you have a great week.
Bye.
I have some clothes to try on.
Oh, have fun with that.
I know I'm being silly actually, because like I don't know why I'm think I'm like fat or something, and I keep ordering like a larger size than I should, and none of them are fitting me. So I'm like,
That's
why
the
am I
dumbest
doing
thing
this?
you could do.
I know, I don't know, and like because sometimes I am in between sizes, and so like I'm like, why? And so I was like, okay, let me just get the larger one. I'll fit into it. And like everything's humongous. Like it's not like I haven't changed a little
Well,
bit.
and maternity wear. If you ever do maternity, it's always like so much bigger. But
No, I haven't done that, but
you've gained like 4 pounds, dude.
oh.
I gained like 20 pounds by now.
But by your first trimester?
Always. That's when I gained the most
so
weight.
crazy.
Because I feel nauseous and I need to eat.
Yeah, because guys, now that we know, like Roxanne never felt pregnant, so she never she never understood the nastiness that we feel.
No, like I really did. I felt a little nauseous in the first trimester, but I would go and I would just like stuff my face because like once I had bread, I was fine. So I always gained the most weight in my first trimester, which is crazy. I always gain about 50 pounds total. And
I've been eating bread like crazy. Like, I mean, I probably eat bread every day, but it's not like I still am eating less than what I used to, but I eat bread like every day. Like today I had a bread bowl from Panera.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. I did that so much pregnant. I did that so much.
Like,
It was
guys,
like
like the way I'm eating right now, I never have like, and I'm not eating a lot, but like the things I'm gravitating towards is literally not me. Like I've worked so hard, like literally the past 7 years to not be this girl. And like what I've been ordering has been the scariest thing.
Yeah, but it's so good. That's like the reason I love being
But
pregnant.
it's not though. Like it's not even that good.
So good. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's good. I mean, because like for example, like I always tell you guys that every morning I would make myself a scrambled bagel with American cheese, turkey bacon, extra hot peppers, extra sriracha, and it was so fucking good. I ate that shit every day my entire pregnancy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Imagine if I ate that every day. That's so scary.
Yeah, every day is a lot.
Every single day. I didn't miss it. And every day I ate Potbelly. I know that you're not supposed to eat meats, but I definitely ate meats and I definitely What'd you say?
Like it's so silly because it's like you can get like those diseases from like lettuce bags. So it's like, okay, I shouldn't eat lettuce. Like it's just so silly sometimes. Like the things they tell you not to eat.
I know. I won't even get into it, but yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, no, don't.
No, like, I'm sure like some people have gotten sick, but like the way that they put these like rules on everybody, it's like, okay, just know your sources and know where you're eating it from.
Right. But yeah. I like hear myself talking. It's weird all of a sudden.
Oh. Well, okay, guys. Bye.
Yeah, like that's our cue. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good day.